Hello, Ryan Williams here with the Williams Martin Real Estate team here in the beautiful Comox Valley, British Columbia. This is a market update for April 2022. Any market stats we talk about are from March 2022. Before we get into the market analytics, let's just talk about what happened here in the Comox Valley since our last report in March. First, Mount Washington has closed for the winter season. Mount Washington is a big employer here for the winter months, and a lot of transient and local workers are up there during the winter season. But the snow continues to fall in the mountains, which is excellent for Mother Nature, as last year we had the heat dome, so hopefully lots of snowpack stays in the mountains for a long time this summer. Spring sports are back in the valley for adults and kids, so lots of people outside playing soccer and other sports. Most importantly, spring break this year saw many friends traveling out of the country, which is the first time in a couple of years that we saw so many people traveling freely around the world. Let's talk about the current market conditions. There are more homes on the market, and why is that? Well, it is the spring market, so locally we start to see it's that time of year when people start to list their homes, but also we see postings from the military. They are, after 2 years, starting to do a normal type posting season, so we're starting to see those listings pop up. Interest rates have gone up, and they plan to continue as the federal government tries to curb inflation. So we saw a 0.25% increase a few months ago, and then a 0.5% most recently. So over the past 8 weeks, we saw a 0.75% increase in interest rates. And the federal and provincial governments are talking and trying to find ways to slow down and cool down the housing pricing. So that alone, just the talk alone, is probably starting to get people to start thinking about slowing down on the spending and buying of properties. Provincial conditions, the BC Real Estate Association has reported a decrease, 24% for March 2022 compared to March 2021 for residential sales in BC. So 25% decline, but we see a 15% increase at the same period of time for pricing. And provincial active listings are down 12%. So still short. That's under 20,000 units for the province, and they feel that 40,000 units is what is needed for a balanced market. So for the local analytics, I've passed that over to Andrea, and you can watch that video in a minute. All the best, and we'll see you next month.
Hi everyone, it's Andrea Martin here from the Williams and Martin Real Estate team in the Comox Valley at Remax Ocean Pacific Realty. I hope you're doing well, and I'm here today to give you a little bit about the statistics for the month of March. And basically here's the graph that you can see. Very exciting, I know. But I just wanted to give you a little update of what happened for the month of March. So for single-family detached homes, we had an average sale price of basically $969,000 for this year, compared to last year, which was $769,000. So that's an increase of about 25%. The number of active listings, last year we saw 24 this year, for the month of March, we saw 94 listings compared to 82 last year. So it's up in number of listings that we have for the month of March. For condos, in terms of condos, this year the average sale price was basically $385,000 compared to last year, which was $375,000. So only an increase of about 3%. There were about the same number of listings actually for the month of March last year compared to this year. Last year there were 25 active listings for the condos, and this year there were 23, so relatively the same number. In terms of row houses, townhouses, and patio homes, the average sale price this year was basically $709,000. Compared to last year, which was $540,000. So that's an increase of about 31%. The number of active listings, however, for this year, for the month of March, were only 17 compared to last year where there were 45. So that's a big difference. We're hoping to see more listings come on the market over the next little while. Things could get interesting in terms of what's happening in the world and also with interest rates. But basically, that's it for now for stats for the month of March. And we will hopefully, I'll see you in May. Take care. Bye-bye.